Hello everyone, you are watching the channel Incredible Facts. Tanks are the backbone of military ground operations. There is a category called light or medium tanks. They are less protected, but due to their lower weight, they are more maneuverable than heavy tanks. Today we have prepared for you a selection of the 10 most amazing light and medium tanks in the world. TAM. The TAM, or Tanque Argentino Mediano, Argentinian medium tank, is considered a light tank. Production commenced in 1976 in Argentina. Design of the TAM light tank resembles that of the German Marder 1 infantry fighting vehicle. Front armor protects from up to 40mm armor-piercing rounds. All-round protection is against small arms bullets. The engine is located in front of the hull, thus adding protection. The TAM is fitted with a fully stabilized L7A2 105mm rifled gun. It fires all standard NATO 105mm munitions. The vehicle carries a total of 50 rounds. 20 of them are located in the turret, while the remaining are stored inside the hull. Secondary armament consists of two 7.62mm machine guns. One of them is coaxially mounted with the main gun, while the other is mounted on top of the roof. SK105 Curacier. Development of the SK105 Curacier began in the mid-1960s. Production began in 1971, and a total of 600 vehicles were produced. The Austrian Army ordered 234 vehicles, while the remaining were sold for export customers. Foreign operators include Argentina, Bolivia, Botswana, Brazil, Morocco, and Tunisia. Despite its age, this light tank is still proposed for possible customers. Front armor protects the crew from 20mm projectiles, while all-around protection is against small arms bullets only. Some export vehicles were fitted with add-on armor. The SK105 Curacier is armed with a 105mm rifled gun. The gun is completed with a semi-automatic revolving magazine-type autoloader. It allows reducing the crew to 3 members. Secondary armament consists of 7.62mm machine guns. K21-105. The K21-105 is a new light tank. It was jointly developed by CMI Defense of Belgium and Doosan DST of South Korea. This vehicle was first publicly revealed in 2014. The main role of this tank is to support infantry. It is effective against armored and soft-skinned vehicles, buildings, and fortifications. Composite materials were extensively used in the hull design in order to save weight wherever possible. The front arc provides protection against 30mm armor-piercing rounds. All-round protection is against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds and artillery shell splinters. This light tank is armed with a fully stabilized 105mm rifled low-recoil gun. It fires all standard NATO 105mm ammunition. It can fire newly developed smart ammunition. CV90120. The CV90120 light tank was developed by the BAE Systems Hägglunds as a private venture. The main goal was to meet the firepower of modern main battle tanks, but with greater tactical and strategic mobility. The first prototype of the CV90120 was completed in 1998. The CV90120 is armed with a fully stabilized Swiss Ordnance 120mm high-pressure low-recoil smoothbore gun. It fires modern NATO ammunition. A total of 45 rounds for the main gun are carried. Claimed maximum rate of fire is up to 14 rounds per minute. Modular armor of the CV90120 can be configured to various levels of protection. Additional passive armor package can be fitted. It is speculated that the front arc with add-on armor protects against 30mm armor-piercing discarding sabot rounds. All-round protection is against 14.5mm armor-piercing projectiles. PL-01. The PL-01 concept tank was jointly developed by Obram of Poland and BAE Systems of the United Kingdom. Development commenced in 2013. Mock-up of the tank was first publicly revealed during the same year. Currently, this tank is only a technological demonstrator. It was planned that a fully functional prototype will be completed in 2016. The PL-01 is based on the Swedish CV90120 light tank. It also shares some similarities with the Anders light tank, which is based on the same platform. Weight of the PL-01 tank is claimed to be 35 tons. Other sources reported that the production tank could weigh around 45 to 50 tons. It was planned that the new Polish tank will have modular protection with multi-layer ceramic aramid armor. It is claimed that the front armor with add-on armor will provide protection against 30 or 40 mm armor-piercing rounds. Anders. The Anders light tank was developed by Bumar Group of Poland. The first prototype was revealed in 2010. Polish MOD expressed its intention to acquire a total of 1,000 Anders armor vehicles in various configurations, including light tank, fire support vehicle, IFV, and others. The Anders has an unmanned turret armed with a fully stabilized Swiss Ruag CTG 120mm smoothbore gun. This light tank fires NATO 120mm ammunition. Secondary armament consists of coaxial 7.62mm machine gun. There is also a 12.7mm machine gun or, alternatively, a 40mm automatic grenade launcher in a remotely controlled weapon station. This Polish light tank has a modular armor. Basic armor of the Anders provides protection against 7.62mm rounds. It can be rapidly fitted with add-on armor modules. SPRT SDM-1. The SPRT SDM-1 is a Russian new airborne light tank. The SPRT SDM-1 was first publicly revealed in 2016. This light tank was delivered for official military trials in 2020. The SPRT SDM-1 weighs just 18 tons. Mobility, rapid redeployment, and air transportability are the key factors of this new light tank, though this comes at a cost of limited armor protection. Its front arc withstands only 12.7mm round hits. All-round protection is limited to 7.62mm fire and artillery shell splinters. Despite weak armor, the SPRT SDM-1 has firepower of a modern main battle tank. It is claimed that in terms of firepower, it is comparable to that of Russian T-72 and T-90 series tanks. It is armed with a fully stabilized 2A75M 125mm smoothbore gun. The SPRT SDM-1 can launch anti-tank guided missiles in the same manner as ordinary projectiles. Kaplan MT. In 2014, cooperative development of a new medium tank was initiated by Turkey and Indonesia in response to a request from the Indonesian Army for a new medium tank. The new tank was jointly developed by FNSS of Turkey and PT Pindad of Indonesia. The Kaplan is armed with a 105mm rifled high-pressure gun. This gun is compatible with all standard NATO 105mm tank ammunition, including armor-piercing high-explosive smoke and so on. This tank has modular armor protection. Add-on armor can be fitted for a higher level of protection depending on operational requirements. This tank weighs 32 to 35 tons, depending on armor configuration. All-round protection is against 14.5mm armor-piercing rounds, with add-on armor fitted protection is against 25mm armor-piercing ammunition. VFM-5. The VFM-5 light tank was deployed by Vickers. It is also referred to as the Vickers Mk5. The VFM-5 was aimed mainly at export customers. The first prototype was revealed in 1986. However, this light tank received no production orders. The VFM-5 is a light and air-portable vehicle. Its hull and turret are welded from aluminum armor. Front arc is reinforced with additional armor plates. The VFM-5 light tank is armed with a fully stabilized 105mm rifled gun developed by Royal Ordnance. This gun fires all standard NATO 105mm ammunition. A total of 19 rounds are located inside the combat compartment and are ready for use. Secondary armament consists of a coaxial 7.62mm machine gun and a roof-mounted 12.7mm heavy machine gun. Stingray. The Stingray light tank was developed by Cadillac Gauge as a private venture. It was aimed at the export customers. The first prototype was completed in 1985. It entered service with the Royal Thai Army in 1988. Thailand produced a total of 106 Stingray light tanks. The Stingray was developed with increased strategic and tactical mobility in mind. This light tank is air transportable. It can be airlifted by C-130 Hercules or similar cargo aircraft. The Stingray is very lightly armored. Front armor can only withstand 14.5mm ammunition. However, additional armor protection can be fitted. The Stingray is armed with a fully stabilized 105mm low-recoil force rifled gun, derived from the British L7A3. This gun is identical in performance to the one used on the M1 Abrams main battle tank. It can fire a full range of NATO ammunition. That's all, friends. Thanks for watching. Write in the comments which of these tanks you like the most. Also, click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any new interesting videos.